Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm in the car here. I'm in South Florida, and I was driving, and I thought I saw Dustin Poirier, the UFC fighter, in a Porsche. I don't know if it was him, but it might have been, and it made me start to think about. He has an upcoming fight. I was watching a guy, Chael Sonnen. He has a podcast, and I think he was talking about it. I don't know. Well, he was talking about, okay, I'm getting all off track, but this Dustin Poirier, UFC fighter, has a fight against a guy, Russian guy, Islam Makhachev. I think he's a team member of Khabib Nurmagomedov, the guy that humbled Conor McGregor. Oh, Dustin Poirier also humbled Conor McGregor. Conor the Leprechaun broke his leg fighting Dustin. Well, I think I know a way for Dustin Poirier to beat Islam Makhachev. The reason I might have this idea is because when I was a kid, my neighbor would fight roosters. Yes, he would fight roosters. At the time, I didn't know it was illegal, but he did it. We lived out on a farm, and I think it was roosters. And I remember there was one rooster. He'd like to submit the other rooster. They'd fight a little. He'd let the littler rooster peck at him. But then this rooster would sit on him, and then would sit on him and then go to town on his face. And I think he ripped out the other rooster's eyeballs and stuff. And it was something to see at 9 or 10 years old, and I'll never forget that. It was something. And then I think he would get the rooster and cook it up, and we'd eat it. So I learned from this. Then one day, this rooster, I'll call him Fred the rooster, the one that was dominating. One day he went up against this other rooster, and lean and mean, and at the time I saw these people throwing money out, and I was wondering why they were doing that. Now they were betting. So I remember once my uncle came to me, or my cousin, and said, Fred's gonna get it today. This rooster he's fighting is fast as lightning. So they're about to get ready. They put the two roosters separated in a cage, and bam, they lift up the barrier, and the two chickens or roosters are. And I will never forget this. This other chicken, let's call him Rapido, comes out, goes right at Fred, and this goes to town. Didn't wait a second. Went to town on Fred, and Fred, I think one of his eyeballs got ripped out, and he fell, and it was over. Now, how does this relate to the Dustin Poirier fight? Well, let me tell you. I hope nobody's listening to this like Islam Makhachev. So, what I think Dustin Poirier should do is stop training, stop training for Islam to try to submit you, and focus solely on coming into the fight, kind of like that Jorge Masvidal need Ben Askren. Come in with a bull and just go straight to town on him. Try to knock him down. Give everything you got in that first 20 seconds of that fight, and attack, and you're taking a gamble, but I think that gamble will pay off. I bet you Islam is thinking Dustin's gonna be hesitant. He's gonna be watching for the takedown. Surprise attack, like Sun Tzu said something about that. Surprise attack, catch him off guard, and Dustin will be crowned, what is he, the middleweight or lightweight champion, and he could retire and live the rest of his life in the, you know, whatever they call it. That's Dustin. I hope you hear this. Bon voyage, my friends. Bye bye.